So Mark Carney, the new Prime Minister of Canada, is in the north of the country right now. And he's being praised because that's the first place he's visiting after his first international trip abroad. He came back to Canada and he's in Iqaluit, which is in like the super, super north of Canada. It's pretty close to Greenland. And he actually used to live in the Northwest Territories, so he's from the north of Canada. So I think that's great that he has a connection to the north of Canada. This area is like super, super important to national security right now because for the last, say, like 5 or 10 years, there's been a lot of interest in countries like Russia, Norway, Denmark, and the United States about resource exploration in those areas, and then access to transportation routes through the north. So I'm just going to put up a map right now so you can see where I'm talking about. So this is a close-up map. On this side there, you can see that's Greenland, and this is Canada, Iqaluit. This is a little bit better, so you can see Iqaluit. Okay, so Mark Carney is there with a bunch of announcements about investment in the actual people that live in Iqaluit, in that area, in indigenous causes, in like infrastructure causes, to build up the infrastructure in that area. But also he made a huge announcement about a defense system, an Arctic defense system. So they already have soldiers and stuff like that, like rangers that live in the Arctic in Canada. But he is announcing that they are going to purchase a radar defense system or something like that, like a missile defense system, I think, from Australia. And hopefully it's up, I think, or maybe installed by like 2029. So I'm not sure of the details yet because I don't think that they finished negotiating this just yet. But this is very, very good because, like I said, everybody is interested in this area for the last few years, and especially the United States and Russia, because like Russia is right next to Alaska. That used to be Russia. And Donald Trump has expressed interest in Greenland. And I showed you on that map how close Greenland is to Canada. And, you know, lots of countries are interested in having shipping routes and stuff like that through the north, through the Arctic, and mineral exploration in the Arctic. So I think it's really great that we have the Rangers, the Arctic Rangers in Canada. But I think that's a very different type of military job. I saw this program the other night, I think on CTV, and they're talking about needing recruits to do that job and how they have to be trained by indigenous people that live there because, you know, it's very different